Welcome back to the world's greatest podcast. Got some real dope guests with me here today. I want to swing the camera over to that side and let them introduce themselves. What is cracking, y'all?
What's up?
Y'all didn't hear it, but I have the applause going on. I figured it, man. You guys opted out of headphones.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I thought I heard something there too. Yeah.
Yes. Let's start with you. You want to introduce yourself? Tell people where. If you want to talk to the camera, this is your primary camera right here. You want to look at the people and.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jamila. I rap. I do photography. I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff for a lot of artists in Phoenix.
Whoa, you rap?
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have led with that. I'm not gonna lie. I probably should.
Didn't I know you were a rapper?
I probably should have put that on the end.
Okay.
And I also rap sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Learning something new.
There's a reason she put it first.
Yeah, it was subconscious.
Don't take away from it. Yeah.
Very dope.
Definitely subconscious.
Who are you?
I am Don Modo. What's going on, everybody? People. I am a MC, a producer, audio engineer. I also do a lot of work in the shadows.
Oh, like government work or what kind of shadow?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Is this episode getting banned?
Not the government. Might have to cut that one out.
Okay. Agent here of some sort?
Something of the sort, man.
No, dope. I appreciate you guys coming here, participating and collaborating. I was telling you a little bit about what Song Lab does. We like to work with artists like you guys to fill in the gap on information you need to know about the music industry. So a lot of times artists, they want a manager or a team, and you got to have something to manage, and you got to have something for the team to like work on. Like, what's the project?
Right.
So that's what we do here. We help put together projects.
Okay.
We help figure out what you exactly need. Like, don't just spin your wheels. Like, let's find what the target is that we got to work on and hit that target, hit that bullseye.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
So,
organized, because that's a lot. That's a big deal. Focus. It's one thing to be like, I want to be a mega star.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get there?
How are we gonna get there? Yeah, and a lot of it's just project management. You know what I mean? Just like organizing it and coming up with a plan. Like, you have a vision board. Like, what are the micro goals to our bigger goals? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we fully step by step get to the big things? Because we want to win a Grammy. But there's like so many things you have to do to get in place. You know what I mean?
You want to do
just even for registering, like,
yeah,
you know, to get to the Grammy status.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Step by step.
So you guys are both artists. I want to start with that. I have some questions about butchering that we're going to get to.
Sure.
But I want to talk artist stuff first. Do you guys have projects out right now, and how can people find them? Where are they?
I'm gonna let you answer that first.
Yeah, so we do have quite a few projects. I myself do. If you search Don Modo on any streaming platform, you'll find my stuff.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, so it's DON space MODO.
Okay.
Don Modo.
Don Modo.
Yeah.
I like it. It's like
Appreciate it. Yeah, there you go.
What's up, man? What type of music do you?
Mostly right now I would say hip hop.
Okay.
I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but mostly something we call Southwest Bounce.
Southwest Bounce.
Kind of
that sounds original.
Yeah, I would say it is. You know, I'm not gonna lie, my second home's the Bay, so I got this certain bounce within my blood, you know, but I feel like we kind of do it in a way that kind of shines more on here, the desert, Arizona. You know?
It's fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited to hear that now. Send me a link.
Definitely.
Send me a link. How would you describe your sound, and what are you working on?
My roots are like old school 90s New York hip hop. So a lot of when I rap, when I do drop a verse here and there, because all I have is verses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything on any streaming platforms, guys. But I like the more aggressive style. I used to call myself like the spiritual gangster, because definitely love speaking about like spirituality, but also kind of aggressive, kind of shoving it down your throat a little bit.
What was that guy? He's like, eat a fucking salad. He like that, right?
Exactly.
That's what's up.
You didn't pray today? There you go.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So you say you just have verses that you wrote. Are you looking to put them on, some beats?
There's some out. There's a couple on my Instagram. Benjadasai, BenjADASai. I always have a hard time with that one. Yeah, so they're out, and then I've got a few like features on some songs that are gonna be coming out next year, and then that's really about as far as rapping's going for me right now. I really just like hopping on other people's stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it's just fun. It's fun every once in a while.
Have you two collaborated?
We have.
You guys got a song out right now?
It's not out.
Not out yet.
It's not out.
When is it coming out?
I have no idea.
Next year.
Next year?
Yeah,
2025.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of work in 2025. Yeah.
And you're a photographer, right?
Yes.
Do you do videography too?
Yeah, occasionally. I started with mostly photography because I just love taking pictures. And right now I'm currently working on like just building my camera to get to the video. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a great skill to have as an artist. You can start creating your own content, have a content release plan, which is something else we do at Song Lab Live. We'll be keep plugging us. No, it's great. I want to see some visuals for this. Like
absolutely.
I want you guys to be so like laser focused, like what we were talking about before we started. To, like whatever you're making, have intention for it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have purpose for because that's really like artists will make 50 songs, pick out 10 of the best songs, but each of those 50 songs have a purpose and intention. Like there is a plan for all of them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're still but you can imagine how hot the 10 best songs of those 50 if they're all made with intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So that's a little bit of the game that I got, like this learning in the industry. Like it's the repetition of creation and staying in that creative flow, and then picking out things that are going to be unique and an experience for other people. Like Southwest Bounce, is that you call it? Yeah. So you probably realize like this sound is unique, something that is I'm curating a little bit of a different vibe here, and you learn it over a couple of songs. You know what I mean? Yep. It's the same thing. Just, keep creating. What is the highest vision that you guys have for yourself in creativity? Like, are you guys having like giraffes and elephants and rolling in your money like Donald Duck? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what's the highest vision you have for yourself?
Kind of like what the end goal is, huh? Like, yeah. That's a really great question.
Oh, you first.
This leaves me thinking. I don't even think I tell this to my team all the time. Like I don't even think we can fathom what the possibilities that we can hit. I don't even know if there is a ceiling.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: I want to own my own mountain in Japan.
Ooh.
But before that, all my people got to have their own mountain somewhere too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Sky's the limit. Who knows?
Yeah, I love that.
Who knows?
That's a great angle. Mountain in Japan.
Right. Why Japan? Why
Dude, Japan's dope.
The culture?
Yeah. I got some family that lives out there, and it's like they're like, dude, we don't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah. Anime fan?
A little bit.
Okay. Nice.
Not heavy, but yeah.
Dragon Ball at least?
Yeah.
Everyone. That's like entry level.
Yeah, that's a base. That's where you start. That's where you start.
Yeah. I introduced my sons to Dragon Ball the other day, and they're just like, everyone just gets beat up until Goku gets there. like they're dying and getting their ass whooped, and then Goku shows up like to win.
Kind of. That's a pretty good summary.
It's a good
Cool. And what's funny is Goku's not even like the coolest character.
No, to me,
everyone,
like
everyone's getting beat up, but like Goku's not even that cool, man. And he dies too. In Dragon Ball.
A lot.
Yeah, he dies.
A lot. So what's the highest vision of yourself that you have there?
My goal is to disappear off the face of the earth, and I'd like my own custom van. Vans too. You know how like rappers get shoes? They get like Nikes or like, I want a pair of Vans, and I'm going to speak right into this camera right here. Yeah, I need a pair of Vans. And then just to disappear. Disappear.
So when you say disappear, are you like off the grid?
Rick Rubin style.
Rick Rubin style.
He's there. He's creating. He's always there.
Mm-hmm.
He pops up every once in a while. Most of the time when you see him, he's like in his living room, like on a beanbag and like just chilling. That's me with no shoes on. For sure. Like a white tee. Just tons of packs of Hanes white tees. Just not
so you might start a cult.
No, because I don't want anybody around me. I want to be alone. And then I might hit up Modo like, hey, maybe we should make a song because I kind of like felt a song somewhere in here. Maybe we should do something.
Okay. I like that vibe.
I'll have the coat on the mountain. At the knuckle. Kind of same deal though, yeah. Go off the grid.
Yeah, disappear.
The end goal.
Yeah, I like that, and I'm on the same wave. Just like I'm definitely out of the city, and I do want to like grow, like you know what I mean, like grow my own vegetables, plant, not be dependent
That's what I'm saying.
on any other food source. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's the vibe for sure. Speaking of food source,
I love food.
you are a butcher.
I am, yeah. I thought we were gonna talk about like barbecue sauce.
We can get into the sauce, but I want to talk about you becoming a butcher. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have a theory.
Ooh. I like those.
You know, at a young age, they noticed you had a certain gift about you that they had to that they had to hone. So you know, kind of like Dexter, they were like, "How can we keep her from? You know, we're gonna make her a butcher." So, you know, the bad guys, they give like a list of bad guys that they give you so you can do your job. Right?
That's not what happened at all.
That's not it?
Not even a little bit. I should have lied. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna start lying for sure.
Oh yeah. No, how did you become a
Yeah, I completely fell into it. It wasn't something when I was like 8, I want to chop up animals. Like it was never anything like that. I was working somewhere else. And the guy that actually ended up hiring me, he would come and like order food because I was just like a restaurant, like deli type vibe. And he would come order food and we would just chop it up all the time.
Yeah.
And then one day he just had an opening and he was like, hey, did you want to maybe learn how to do it? And I was like, dude, I hate it. You're sure? Let's go.
Yeah.
And so he trained me for, it's really hard getting the groove of it because it's such like a fast-paced industry, especially if like the retail side of things.
Yeah.
So it's like really hard getting into it, and not even, I mean, just like how heavy everything is and how fast everything moves.
Yeah. Do you have to learn like the anatomy of the animal?
It is
for cutting it up how they want it cut.
Yeah, it's very important. It's important because people are gonna ask you, well, where does the flank come from on the cow? And then like trying to describe it to them. Well, like on a human, I guess it would be like right here.
Like it's your front meat.
Yeah. Where's Chuck? That's kind of like right like here. Like it's different. But if I sometimes I'll like bend over, like and get into like the cow position. Like so if I'm a cow, it's gonna be like right here.
Oh no. You know, PETA, if you're watching this, do not
I'm so sorry, guys.
Don't throw paint on us.
Yeah. Listen, man. We try to keep it as humane as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's I haven't met a butcher ever.
Oh, cool.
So I always imagine the butcher will be like adjacent to like a person that could have been a mortician. Like the same kind of vibe.
Yo, we were just having that conversation in the shop the other day. My guy, he was cutting and he was like, you know, we're basically work in a mortuary. And I was looking at like this New York strip and I was like, this is a dead cow. Yeah. This cow's dead. This used to be alive.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Oh man. So are you gonna be doing this like what's your plan with butchering? Are you gonna like take it are you gonna take it all the way to the top?
No, man. I'm about where I'm
all the way to
what would that be?
I'm curious.
She's like, I caught a dragon. This man butchered it up.
I've done a lot of things. Probably most things that you can do with that field, I've already done just in the short amount of time that I've been doing it. Yeah. So, I've done the slaughterhouse and like broken a whole entire cow down from start to end. And I've done the mom and pop shops, like the smaller places where they're more intricate, like the cuts are more detailed. And I've done the retail where it's like just cut it and hurry up and put it in a tray and get it out.
Oh yeah.
So as it sits, I'm actually in like a supervisor managerial role. And I think my end goal is to not be in that role anymore. And instead just cut until someone cuts me a check to do something else in video.
Yeah.
Do video photo.
Your passion stuff.
that's because I love being a butcher. I really do. It is something I'm passionate about, but
it's not your forever job.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I know like 65-year-old butchers now. They are so grumpy, man. Yeah. They're grumpy all the time because, they've been cutting in the cold, lifting these heavy boxes for like 40 years, dude.
I'm gonna say, like, psychologically, cutting all, for years and decades and stuff, it probably make you pretty grumpy.
Where the industry's going to, everyone's moving into prepackaged stuff. So it's kind of like a dying trade too, unfortunately. So if that's something you are like looking to jump into, slaughterhouses I think will always be around. That's a pretty good industry. But I think as far as like retail and mom and pops are so far and few in between. And then retail is just, they will go moving into prepackaged because it makes sense. Why I don't want to pay you when I can have somebody it already wrapped and I just have to pay that dude to throw it out. So.
Oh wow. So if I caught something like some roadkill, you know how to clean it up and.
I could probably figure it out.
Yeah,
I can figure it out.
Okay. No, good to know. You never know the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, well we're good. We're good. I was telling somebody this the other day. Don't you worry about it if we ever get in I just need like my knife. I probably need a saw to get through some bones, some cartilage. But I broke a whole cow down by myself in like 10 hours. So it was cold. It was cold in there. So might have to move a little bit faster if we're not in the cold.
Oh wow. So what you got going on, man? Are you also a butcher? Yeah.
So no, just kidding. Like, yes, actually, yeah.
She like didn't know that about you. Like what?
I'm just doing studio full time, doing music. Yeah.
That's
I quit my day job like 8 months ago, I think.
Oh, so you're a full-time engineer?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Do you do it from home or you have a residency somewhere?
No, we have a studio in close to downtown Phoenix, over by the airport.
Okay. 24th Street?
24th and University. So
do you work with Grant? You know Grant? You're right next to another studio. So one of my
there's multiple studios in the area, I believe.
Yeah, I was just over there like Sunday. And so the area you're in, I believe, is like 2 levels, right? Or is it like
no, it's just one.
Oh, it's just one? Okay, maybe you're across the street from the other studio I'm talking about. But that's really awesome. So you have your own place and people can book their sessions there with you?
Yeah. So we actually have a multimedia studio. It's called Treehouse Creations.
Okay.
And then the other half of the building is Legend Studios, and that's where I record out of.
Yeah. Dope. And what do you like more? Do you like working with artists or like just working on your own projects?
Man, you know what? It kind of depends, I guess. A little bit of both. It depends on what I'm feeling when I wake up that day.
Yeah.
Because I like working on my own stuff, but I also have we have a whole team. So I work on their stuff, and then I have clients as well. I work on their stuff. Yeah.
What do you do when an artist is like, you know what, this isn't what I wanted? Like, especially like even being a photographer, like I've done sessions of music, photography, put my heart into it, created it, gave it to them, and like, eh.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't really happened like in
Does that happen?
like that. No, maybe something where it was like, okay, maybe can we switch this up a little bit or something like that. But I've yet to really experience that one.
Okay, it's coming, man.
Oh, yeah,
I'll handle it.
Yeah,
I know it is.
Yeah. So
I know.
some people can't be satisfied. And you'll keep, doing revisions. And
also, some people I think some people just tweak and they're like, bro, like, I don't like how it sounds. And then we end up doing something to change it. And in my ear now it sounds worse. And they're like, I think I like this better. I think some people just, also I'll tell you this much also for engineers out there. If you shoot them like the rough mix and they get accustomed to that rough mix, when you actually do polish this shit up, sometimes these cats don't really have an engineering ear or something. And they're just going to hear that it sounds different, so they're gonna be like, I don't like this, it sounds different. I guess he's been slapping the rough mix for like a week, you know what I mean? We're like, keep listening to this for a few days and then telling me it's not better than
because it's not supposed to sound like that first one did.
I feel like that does happen sometimes.
Yeah. The ear has definitely changed over time. It went through this phase where music was like getting louder
And it was loud. The loudness was
loudest wars, right? It was just like super loud in the 2010s. And then it seemed now like that's kind of died off a little bit and it's back to like, I don't even know if it's like the quality of sound as much as like putting out as much as you can. Like it's not even like putting in the time to make it sound good. It's just putting it out. Yeah. And he's saying like, yeah, this is it. This is what I did. And so you have this range of quality. Like if you listen to like Dr. Dre's new records, The Missionary, compared to like, I don't know, SoundCloud artists or any new artists coming out, it's going to sound vastly different because of the amount of time put into it.
Absolutely.
So I love it though, because it levels the playing field.
For sure.
Yeah, it levels the playing field. So you don't have to be a Dr. Dre. You know, you can record, you get on BandLab, record your song and put it out.
And then again, though, it's all about levels. I've heard some stuff that comes out of someone did it on the app on their phone. Yes, have everything leveled correctly.
Yep.
And they shoot it to me like, hey, I want to come in the studio to redo this. And I'm like, damn, like I could probably just mix and master this, you know?
Yeah.
Because you come in the studio, it's going to be a new vibe, a new energy. You're going to have to try to match this. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've mixed and mastered some stuff off of phone apps that I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounded pretty good. I was like, what are you guys using that? There's some app on their iPhone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had a couple of those too, and it's impressive.
It is.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's like those Africans that shoot those cinematic videos on like an iPhone 2. Like, how did you do that? Like, it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Like, they're shooting a full video on like an old phone.
You can work on it. You can do a lot with a little.
You definitely can.
Yeah, man. You can do a lot with a little, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, how did you guys learn how to rap? Because I rap too.
Do you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
is your rap name Fleek?
Is it FleekSauce?
No.
With the Fleek with the sauce.
Come on.
Is that how your beats start?
No.
Fleek with the sauce.
I need a tagline.
That's what it should be.
But Fleek with the sauce.
Fleek with the sauce.
I see it.
That's kind of some pimping on.
I like it. Or like, have you ever something interesting and unique? Have you ever like almost been out of barbecue sauce in the bottle and that noise like boop, like that right there on the front of the beat, but like kind of like what's it called, Modo, when you
kind of like smacking the bottom of
the bottle. And bloop, 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 like that noise, and it plops. Oh, this is Fleek's beat.
It sounds like someone's using the toilet, bro.
A little bit. I was gonna say
someone's for sure gonna
dirty when you get to the end.
Someone's definitely gonna be weird about it. I was just trying to be interesting for sure, keeping it interesting.
Yeah, no, for sure that is interesting. But I can see someone taking my tag and be like, and then they take the sound and be like,
and that's how they dish you on the dish tray.
Yeah, that's how they.
This is where you Fleek.
Nope. Setting him up for failure, man.
Bad, man. I'm just trying to
lose his first rap battle.
This is why I don't do this. Just take pictures.
Yeah, no, for real. How'd you guys learn how to rap? Like, so let me tell you how I learned. I learned, of course, by listening to other rap. Then I learned by just failing a lot. Like, I didn't know what a verse was, a 16 or nothing, none of that. And then I went to the studio and I was like, I'm gonna make a song. And then one of my homies was like, you don't even know what the hell a song is. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then he just pretty much just gave me game right there. He's like, you have a A-B style, like kind of like a poem.
Oh, okay.
You have A-A-B-B style, you know what I mean? Like different poetry. Yeah, pictures you can do, rhyme schemes, etc. So I was kind of thrown right into the mix, but I always rhymed. So I've been good at rhyming for like a long time, like since high school. I just be in ciphers rhyming, but like rapping was something I got good on like later on, like applying it to a beat. What about y'all?
I hear you. Shoot, I've been freestyling since like third grade, you know?
Yeah.
I grew up with a bunch of little cholos, you know? Yeah, I got out the homies. So it was just kind of a way to gain respect back then too, was just to be able to freestyle.
Talk your shit.
And I've always had, I was a bookworm as a kid, so my vocab, I just had it in here. So freestyling just came easy.
Yeah.
It was like 5th grade, I was telling the homies, like, I'm gonna be signed to Death Row. Yeah, so at the time, Death Row was the biggest thing going. I was 5th grade. 6th grade, I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to create my own Death Row.
Yeah.
So I've been rapping since a child.
Yeah. You just always had a strong interest in rhyming?
In music in general. I grew up around, man, all my family, over there in Mexico, they're all like professional musicians. So just a kid, I'd be running around. They're all playing guitars and accordions and singing. So it was just music's just been in my blood since day one. So
yeah, that's dope.
It took me years to find my style though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that much.
Were you in a boy band?
Mexican boy band, yes. It was called Pozole. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, what a dream!
We got Menudo out there, and I want to start at Pozole. No, I'm just
Man, I've always wanted to be in a boy band.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I was like, I don't know how
the start one.
I don't know how I'm gonna make this work.
You can still make it happen.
Dude, I'm gonna be for sure.
I guess we will. Yeah, we'll start one called Pozole.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, I started a group called Living in Sweatpants.
Oh,
you guys well enjoying it?
Oh my God, I'm so there.
Because all it is, you just give a testimonial about your experience being in living in sweatpants. You give yourself a name. So you'd be like, yeah, my name is Skittles. I was a third member of Living in Sweatpants, and they kicked me out because I kept eating Skittles during the show. And I'm have some allegations that were made against me. Those are not true. Those are not
allegations.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's a group, so there's like drug use and allegations and like, they go through the whole gamut of it.
There's a whole documentary?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, we are the documentary. That's why you give a testimonial about being in sweatpants, living in sweatpants.
Right. I can definitely testify to that for sure.
Yeah.
I love sweatpants, man.
Hard not to do drug abuse when you're comfy.
Hard not to abuse drugs when you're comfy.
Sweatpants.
Yes.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, so my podcast style is very conversational. I don't really show up with like questions prepared. I just kind of like to get to know you guys. If you have questions for me though, I'm an open book. You know what I mean? I don't mind sharing my experiences with you guys and telling you what's going on here. If you have questions about the company or business too.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Even outside of podcasting as well. So you guys seem like pretty chill people. If you have questions about business, hit me up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the FleekSauce.
Man.
Yeah, man. So I'm out of bottles. I don't have any more.
What's the flavor profile though? What
it's the sweet.
They add a golden mustard type deal.
There's a mustard.
It is. I just had a feeling. I looked at you and I said, "He for sure makes mustard." I'm just kidding around. Shit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. I like
mustard base kind of.
Mustard base, yeah. I don't like the real like sweet.
Where are you from?
Here.
Okay.
Phoenix. Okay. I'm a military brat, or depending on whatever people want to call it. So I lived here when I was 3 weeks old. Then I left when I was 4. Okay. And I came back when I was 13.
Where'd you go?
I went to Kansas. Then I went to Panama. The Isthmus. Yeah, I lived in Panama for 4 years. Yeah. And then New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. I lived in a place called Holloman Air Force Base.
Okay.
Right next to Alamogordo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that your mustard base sauce is highly influenced from your time in Kansas?
Oh.
That's kind of a Midwest thing, like tangy sauces.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's influenced from St. Louis.
All right. Yeah. That's where I'm from.
You're from St. Louis?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's I was like, I'm getting the vibes. Midwest, because tangy barbecue sauce, mustard base. This sounds familiar.
Yeah, so my father-in-law is from St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I looked at like how he uses ingredients and puts his stuff together, and I was like, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I felt it. Yeah. Are we related? What's his last name?
Williams.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not, but my aunt is married to a Williams.
Oh dang, we're cousins.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, like my family's been in St. Louis so long. I'm probably related to most people in the city.
Yeah,
coming out of the city. I work with a guy from St. Louis, and I'm like, we cannot be cousins. There's no way. We probably are.
Yeah, it'd be like that, Hopefully you don't date your cousin. That'll be the worst.
Wow, no.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
like we're gonna settle down and start a family.
Dude, no, bro.
If I'm getting with a Hispanic chick, I gotta.
You gotta get checked. You gotta do
it. I got a huge family.
Oh my god.
I meet long lost family like every family function.
Oh my.
Yeah. So really, like what I learned is like that's often the role of our elders because they'll ask you like, where'd you meet the person and where'd they come from and stuff like that to kind of track it. And then they'll be like, yeah, there's a possibility that they could be here. You know what I mean? That's what my grandma did with my wife.
The original Ancestry.com is just our OG.
Just your OG. Just the OG model.
I'll let you know.
My grandma was grilling my girlfriend at the time, like, you know, where are you from? You know what I mean? And that's those questions. And like, what county is that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I was like, why are you like grilling her? You just met her.
This might be your cousin.
Save me from having 3-eyed children.
You say the county over? What's that?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, definitely don't want no 3-eyed children.
Definitely don't want any of those problems.
Yeah.
At all.
Although, you know, if I did have 3-eyed children, I would love them.
Also kind of cool. Kind of cool, right?
It's like cool, like the fish from The Simpsons. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Or that Prince mural that's like downtown or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just throw the like 3-eyed sunglasses on them.
You're born with your third eye.
Yeah. Ooh.
Open.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just tell just tell that to the kids that are laughing at you.
It'd be the next
That's cool.
I think.
Tell them you're intuitive and your pineal gland is wide open. They won't understand, but
have you guys researched that before? Like that we actually have like a calloused.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like
it's calcified. It doesn't. You're not born with it calcified.
Yeah.
Just through our actions
Mm-hmm.
and going through society and some of the things we eat. How most of what we eat is poison. It becomes like all calcified. You can't use it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you ever heard kids say like some really weird stuff? You're like, Grandma, like I was 62. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like,
yeah,
Daddy, I was an old European man. Okay, what?
Yeah,
Maybe you know
they're more connected.
Yeah,
to that realm.
Exactly.
That's interesting. Yo, so do you guys believe in the Mandela effect? You guys know what that is?
Dude, yeah.
You guys think that's a thing?
They have definitely thrown me off for sure. There's like two of them. There's like the Fruit of the Loom logo where they're saying that there was not a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo. You remember that for like the old school Fruit of the Loom logo? Was there not a cornucopia? Am I tripping? I feel like people are just messing with us. And then the Bernstein Bears.
I remember.
Yeah, so I bring it up because I was thinking the other day as I have these like random like I have scattered thinking sometimes, scattered thoughts.
Okay.
But my scattered thoughts are great because they're like full on visions of things. You know what I mean? So like my idea was like we have this shared timeline that we're experiencing things in, but we probably also have an individual timeline. So if you ever have an argument with someone over something that you remember, it doesn't necessarily mean that it did or didn't happen. It may have just only happened to you in your timeline. It may not have happened to them. And then you come back and you merge. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I love that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and they're probably like small gaps. Probably not like a big thing.
Yeah.
It's probably just like a little thing. Like, oh, did you move my socks? Like, I didn't move your socks.
Yeah, like a twitch.
Yeah, like a little glitch.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why that happens, but I think that kind of explains sometimes why like people remember things differently, and it's like a small thing usually.
And they'll be like stubborn on it. Like, no, dude, that cornucopia.
You absolutely remember it.
Was there. No, you don't understand. It molded my whole life. Like, that cornucopia was there for sure. That is beautiful. I can mess with that. That's also a little trippy. I call those shower thoughts.
Very trippy.
Yeah, shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts, yeah. I'm like, man, that's beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie. My shower thoughts are typically like, what happens to butterflies' tummies when they get nervous? Because when you get nervous, you get butterflies. So what happens to their tummies when you get nervous?
In their stomach.
Oh my God, come on,
stomach.
I can't handle.
Let's marinate on that. All of us collectively. Think about it all at once at the same time. See how that works, like a spirit bomb.
I just see a butterfly just flying in my head now.
So the butterfly's like, you gave me human.
Yeah. You made me feel all human inside.
Oh my goodness.
That's actually kind of creepy, not gonna lie.
Damn, that's a profound thought. I don't know. You might break the internet.
That might be a little separate clip.
Oh, that's a clip for sure. That's a clip for sure. Like, hold up, y'all. She said, because you know how you get butterflies, you get that feeling in your stomach Well, what feeling do butterflies get in their stomach?
Come on, man. What?
I need answers.
Like, let's break it down. Anatomy. Do butterflies even have stomachs, dude?
Can we get a scientist on the line
Yeah.
to explain these things?
Oh man. So I was gonna ask you. So as far as like helping and mentoring people, like what's your end goal with that? Because like you kind of asked us about.
My end goal?
Yeah, our peak.
Oh, that's a great question. So
especially in that particular like category, like
yeah. So my end goal will be is to create more people that are like me, that can like take the mantle of Black Panther, or run with what I'm already doing.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
just to run with what I'm already doing and like kind of raise all boats. You know what I mean? So like I don't believe in what's the word, gatekeeping.
Okay.
And things like that. Like I literally will share you all the information. Like I want people to get better at asking the right questions. So a lot of times sometimes people feel held back because they don't know the answers. Well, you just got to ask the right questions. And then once we're all thinking like that, then we can accomplish more together because we're asking the questions and figure out the things that we need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it. And it's within the realm of music, but it's really a philosophical principle because I feel like people hold back their potential of what they can actually achieve for whatever reason. We all go through things, but if we can find healing and alignment in the philosophy of learning, like I think that we'll be able to accomplish a bit more. Ooh. So that's like my end goal is like to make more learners and educators.
Oh my goodness.
Music is just a tool. Like, my day job is I don't do right now. I quit my job a year ago. What? So this is all I do. But software development. So engineering, things like that. My goal is to teach people that there's a whole bunch of different jobs within music. You don't just have to be the next Drake or whoever your big person is. Like, there's so many different things you can learn. Yeah. So let's just learn music administration. Then you can do A&Ring and you can do publishing deals. And you can do so much.
Absolutely.
So, that's my end goal. Is just, collaboration and education. Like, ooh, it's just simple.
I love that. I love that. And then because that's really like anytime I'm interviewing or listening to interviews of local artists, I always I'm just like, what do you want out of this? Do all of you guys want to be Drake? Because it's like kind of highly unlikely that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Just like statistically speaking, it's just not like probable. Yeah. So what do you want to do? And I've always sometimes I just ponder when I'm in the shower and I just wonder these things. I just wonder what a lot of these artists want to get out of this because there's so many avenues other than just being like this ultra mega superstar.
Yeah. Another thing that's important to me also is ethics. Yeah. So we all want to make it, but how you make it is important.
Oh yeah.
So we can get there ethically together. There is no dog eat dog, every man for himself. Like the typical mentality of entertainment.
Yeah.
Is very bad. It's very unhealed. A lot of people make this music because they went through shit. You know what I mean? They went through whatever thing that caused them to have this creative outlet. So how do we express ourselves and then also learn the business and do that ethically at the same time? So ooh. I did my business handbook. My employee handbook is based off the 7 deadly sins.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I took the 7 deadly sins, I put them in Chat GPT, and I said, create me a handbook based on this. Okay. You know what I mean? So, when you start a job, they tell you what to do, right? Like, hey, don't cuss out your coworkers, sexually harass.
No, definitely don't do that.
It's the same thing. Like, hey, thou shalt not be gluttonous, greed, all the sins down, but it's applied to what we're doing here.
Oh my gosh.
That's dope.
I love your head, your mind.
Yeah.
I like that, dude.
Yeah.
That's because it's so true. You don't have to do that. And in fact, how much cooler would it be to have this collaborative thing and we put all these artists together? Because I'm not gonna lie, so a lot of my photo shoots, I've like integrated like other artists.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I like the way you sound. I like the way you sound. You're cool. Hey, you kind of fit that too. Put you guys together.
Yeah.
What does that turn into? Holy crap, that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy crap, that was awesome. And look how good it worked, guys. And you guys didn't even have to like if you got I'm not saying they were beefing, but like look at what we made, man. Like just with like
and your work's incredible too.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the astronauts.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Like I saw that project and I was like, this is
oh my gosh.
It's different, it's unique. Every person is holding their own.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah. It was
insane. That was like a calling from God. I had nothing to do with that because that just was like planted a seed. And I was like, I'm here to bring you to, like, introducing myself to K-Loud. I'm here to take you somewhere and I need you to put on this spacesuit.
Yeah.
And none of them really questioned it at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't even question. All right.
That's visionary status right there.
All right.
Yeah.
There's another super group I made, but they just didn't make a song. And it was J Tilt, Daily Everyday, Vavrix Owens, and Reggie Rax. They just didn't get a song, but they should.
You know, you and I should talk after this because
okay.
I love that stuff, man. Like the collaborative, synergetic things.
Oh my
that bring people together. Like the first record that we did in Song Lab has like 8 people on it, and the goal was to be like, I was having these monthly meetups where people come together and we work on music. And out of that, I wanted to have something that they can show that they accomplished. So I like operic type music too. That's like long. Like music's kind of short these days, like 2-3 minutes. It's like a 7-minute song.
Oh,
and then I have like a violin in this, and like this is a longer extended version, the main version of it. And my goal is just to make like music that's different, but then like have different flavors on it too at the same time. And I think you accomplished that too, like from what I saw.
Yeah, man. I love that. That stuff's cool. I just love like just the collaboration, man. You can just get some. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times when I do photo shoots, it's selfish. I just want to hear you guys rap together. Like,
yeah.
I know this idea was like cool and everything, but like, can I get a song out of this maybe so I can listen to it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love that. And then I'm so like into like so many artists out here, and I'm just like, man, like. Those two should get on a track together.
Have you dealt with any like egos?
Of course.
How did you manage that?
I ignore them.
You ignore them? Did it stop things in their tracks? Or
I honestly don't deal with a whole lot of that stuff just because I just don't. I don't know. Okay, like I'm like a really big. People say I'm so big on energy. Like I'm so like. Like my energy, but it's like really.
Is that the yoga white girl you're
doing? I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all Karen on you, but it's real.
That's the yoga.
It's real though, minus the Starbucks latte. You know what I mean? What is it? They pumpkin spice? Minus that, dude. Like it's really real, and I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a firm believer in like what you put out is what you get back. So I haven't directly dealt with any egos, and also I'm kind of like. I'm really laid back, but I can get like kind of feisty if I feel like you're, like we're just, cause we're not gonna deal with that, man. Like,
because, and I don't want to assume your gender, but
oh my gosh, man, I'm a chick.
Okay. So I don't know. Listen, I've been cussing so boring.
I've been cussing. Yeah.
It's so funny. We were just talking about this the other day.
Listen, when some men can't handle when women get direct. It's like a problem for them.
Oh my God, they hate it. They hate it.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I was like,
listen, man, and I'm saying this to the camera. You can try to, but I worked with burly dudes that cut meat for like 10 years, and I'm their boss. Yeah. And I've dealt with all the types of guys that you could probably ever deal with, and I don't care. Especially because I'm also not here for people. I'm here just like this is like a different mission. This is something spiritual. So you can come with an ego if you want to.
Yeah, because you're gonna get to that Rick Rubin in the mountains.
Man, it's happening.
You know what I mean? Where
we up there.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
And then you know what? If push comes to shove, you're just gonna get a diss track, to be honest. So if anything else, you're just getting a diss track. I'm getting a fire beat, and I'm gonna talk about your mom on the diss track.
Oh, snap. Yo, that's hilarious.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dealing with artist ego, it can be something, and sometimes it can stop the project from going forward.
Man.
Communication, you do your best to talk it out and use those what do you call them? Mediation skills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So managerial skills
Managerial.
kind of picked up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, personality management.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's very real. Very real.
Yeah, excellent. So guys, can we tell people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any announcements you want to make?
Announcements. Okay, so on social media, you can find me at The Sizzling Bean, TheSiz.
Hold up a minute, man. Yeah. This is not quite politically what that doesn't represent my brand. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, man.
Nah, it's all good.
Hey, the bite size, look, I'm from the ranch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from real deal. They're from this shit. English is my second language. Like, bite size, we don't get offended over that type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you do, like, it's my culture. Come on now.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, be offended because
my culture.
what he grew up in.
You know?
I give you the facts too, my brother. You know what I mean? Come on.
But yeah, IG, the Sizzling Bean, proper grammar, you know, HESICZLINGBEAN. All streaming platforms, Don Modo. As far as projects coming out, 2025. My whole label, Initiative Records, we're flooding all 2025.
Yeah.
And really the goal, because we have projects stacked. I have myself have like a dozen tapes just stacked. And then the team has a bunch of stuff ready. So it's going to be flooding the streets and getting some dope visuals out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jamila going to be helping us.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you got going on?
What he said, all that, more collaborations, more learning the business. I'm rapping some more.
She's definitely.
I'm doing some more rapping. I like that stuff. And then Initiative Records.
What about the interwebs? Where can people find you?
Oh yeah. I be on Instagram, Benja Desai, BenjaDasai. I always have trouble though. Honestly, that's it.
Okay.
I'm like YouTube's coming soon, all that stuff's coming soon, but right now that's what it is.
Dope. Yo, phenomenal time chatting with you guys. I want you guys to come back. Once you come back with your with your new project.
Have a song with Phoenix Cypher. Shout out to Phoenix Cypher.
Yeah.
Bring him. Bring the Phoenix Cypher. Absolutely. Whatever artists you guys are trying to push and projects you're working on, just hit me up. Like I'm here to help y'all. And
oh my gosh, I love this.
That's what I do.
Thank you so much.
Likewise, if we can help in something.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
You rap, Phoenix Cypher.
I do. Yeah.
Produce. We're always looking for rappers, producers.
We gotta talk more about that sauce.
Yeah. The sauce.
Man, he's not gonna. Would you make another batch?
I'm retired from making the sauce. It's not a thing anymore.
All right, guys. I tried. He's not giving up.
Sauce.
Yeah. I might just buy like some Sweet Baby Raisin and just slap like a FleekSauce sticker on there.
Don't do that.
No disrespect them.
Bring him out of retirement now. See, now he's
that's the point.
He's thinking like, damn, where did I leave my stuff?
You're like, you know what? You trying to sell my sauce?
Hey everybody, thank you for watching the podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more episodes.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Don Modo. Shout out Initiative Records, baby, La Iniciativa. Coming through with una fria. Nothing but the FleekSauce, spitting like a boss. Check the mental state. That knowledge that we cultivate, talking about collaboration and education, and now we sliding. Vibing, my mind always thriving, aligning with perfect timing. To the harms, I could never do no harm. I'm coming through with the invasion, that lyrical persuasion. I'm just saying, what's that shit that you be blazing? The rarest. Hey, algo leve pa' mi gente, correciando presidentes. Tú ya sabes que yo voy volando en mi nave. Cada cosa que yo digo clave. Es un desmadre en la calle, pero sigo siendo estos jales. Up in the blend, I'm setting trends. With the homie steady making these ends. Let that dope circulate. Go and let it move. Jumping up on the freestyle, this shit's a groove. Never lose my mind or my emotions. Coming through scrolling, sipping on my potion. Yesterday gone off the heme. I was hungover all day, had to clean the stool, but I'm right back at it. Or sometimes a bit sporadic, my soul nomadic. I keep the flyer free for all my people. Best believe. Yes, sir. Fleek with the sauce, baby.
Yeah, that was mine.
It's so light. It's so light. So light. I'll give him some. Give him something though.
I don't got
The
nothing.
butcher. She lying.
I don't got nothing. I'm dead ass don't have any
flies.
Even if I would have wrote to this, I would have just rapped what I wrote.